2, 1.
Hi guys, Coach Kyle here. Today I want to talk about kettlebell swing basics. We'll start by looking at a basic kettlebell swing. Here we go. The first thing I hope you notice about our swing is that the action of bringing the bell up is a hinge as opposed to a squat. So more like our good mornings than it is a wall ball. To practice that movement and build up repetition, we can tie a band on at just below hip level, bring it between your legs, hold it just like you would your kettlebell, pull a little bit of tension into it, a little bend in your knees, and you'll hinge back as the band requires and pull it back up to standing. If that's comfortable, pull a little more tension, hinge back, and pull back up. And try and do sets of 10 of these or so to practice doing swing after swing after swing. Because that's really what it is. It's not that one or two hinges it's uncomfortable, it's that hinging time after time after time can be difficult if you're not comfortable with the movement. So start to build up volume here as you get more comfortable with the kettlebell swing. Next, we'll talk about what we want to do with our arms. First, you just want to set your shoulders back and down. Shoulders back and down, which is going to tighten up your lats the same way you keep the bar close when doing the Olympic lifts. Your arms are just going to be ropes between you and the bell. So keep your arms nice and loose as you swing back and forth. Don't try to do any bending or pulling with your arms. They're just attaching you to that bell. And the attachment point, your grip, is what gets tricky. So keep that loose, but tight enough, of course, that you're not going to lose that bell. So don't let your palms get too sweaty, or you're going to start over gripping, which will very quickly become a problem. A Russian swing is bringing the bell up to eyeball level. An American swing is taking the the kettlebell all the way overhead. Make sure you are incredibly comfortable with the Russian swing before worrying about that American swing. And remember, as you go to add that extra range of motion, that is done by more aggressive hips, not by pulling the bell overhead with your shoulders. And lastly, as we go to do kettlebell swings and workouts, make sure that you're breaking your swings up wisely. So you never want to do so many that your grip fails and you can't hold on to that bell anymore, because it's really hard to get those small muscles back. And also, always go heavier and lower as opposed to lighter and higher. So if the bell is prescribed at 24 kilos for dudes and 16 for ladies, we prefer you get closer to that RX number and scale down to Russian as opposed to going lighter just to get that unnecessary range of motion. And lastly, as you're swinging, your goal with your breath is to have a nice, even breath, the same way you would in double unders, running, and rowing. That way you can maintain that hinging as long as possible. Thanks for watching, and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys.